Now for an electrifying love story. Two people have married after bonding over their shared love of electric vehicles.
Margaret McDonald and Hugh Sykes were strangers until he drove his new Tesla into their retirement community, changing both of their lives forever. And we are pleased to say Margaret and Hugh, the lovebirds, join us from the Central Coast in New South Wales. Hi, guys.
Hi there. Hi there.
Okay, we love this story. Margaret, just take us through it, because you and Hugh were neighbours, but you were strangers.
Yes, I bought my Hyundai Kona in 2019, and I was really thrilled about being the only person in the village who had an electric car. I bought it because of my concern about the environment. And anyway, I drove it all around, and then a few years later I heard the people in the village, there was this buzz that this man called Hugh Sykes had bought a Tesla, and I was a bit miffed because I was no longer queen of the village with the only electric car. And so I'd been secretary of the residents committee, and so I had everybody's email, and I sent him an email and I said, yeah, congratulations on your electric car, can I come down and see your Tesla? And he said yes. I didn't know him at all. I'd been here for 3 years and I'd never met him, and it turns out he just lives about 5 doors from me.
Yeah.
And so I went down, and he said, would you like a ride in the Tesla? And I said yes. And then when he came back, just for equality's sake, I said, would you like a ride in the Kona? And then we found we had an awful lot in common. And after that, he said, would you like to come and have lunch with me at the art gallery? And I thought, oh my God, I think I just got asked out on a date.
Hugh, and many good-looking women asked to see your Tesla?
For 40 years.
Yeah. Hugh, Charles just had a question for you. Want to repeat it, Charles?
Wondering if many good-looking women asked to see your Tesla.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't expect that, that's for sure. But, yeah, it was interesting that, you know, there I was, and the woman of my dreams knocks on the door, and there she was, which is terrific. And, yeah, we found we had a lot in common.
Isn't that wonderful? And were you looking for love at this point in your life, guys?
No.
Well, I was, but I was, but I'd pretty well given up.
And I'd been divorced for over 40 years, and I had well and truly reconciled myself to the fact that I would never meet anybody, and I was quite happy and had good group of women friends, and I had a lot of good interests, and so to be quite frank, I'm totally gobsmacked about this turn of events.
Margaret, I'd imagine the problem is you can't, you know, with a motorbike you can go and rev the engine out the front or something to make it known you're there. With a Tesla it doesn't quite work.
Not worked.
No, it doesn't. No, they're very quiet. Very quiet.
However, they take off like a rocket if you want them to.
Yes. One of the things that one of the things that influenced me to buy my Kona was when Scott Morrison and Michaelia Cash came to the Central Coast and said that the electric car would ruin the weekend, and that it was taking the utes away from the tradies. And so I thought, this is ridiculous, and I'm going to buy one. It was also a concern about the environment. But so anyway, my favourite thing to do is when I'm at the traffic lights and there's a tradie and a ute beside me, the minute that light turns green, I push it to the floor and I just leave them for dead. And of course, as soon as I hit the speed limit, I have to slow up.
Yes, of course.
And then they come rushing along beside, and they look very miffed that they've been flattened by a little old lady in a Kona.
Well, look,
flattened by Margaret. Well, I'll tell you what, we love this story. We love you guys.
Yeah.
It is brilliant. So glad you found love and found each other. Good luck with it, and nice to talk to you this morning. There was a lot there. All right.